Hi, and welcome to Creating with Kristina. Usually I am going live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my Facebook page, but today I have pre-recorded this video. Life just kind of got in the way this Wednesday, but that's all right. We have a card challenge today. Last week we had a card challenge, and I challenged you all to create a card using the colors Coastal Cabana and Flirty Flamingo and oh my goodness, Mango Melody, that's it. And it was a tropical color scheme. And Debbie Accord, I want to give you a big congratulations for winning the random drawing. I just used this comment picker, and it just picks randomly a name of one of the cards that's submitted on the post. Okay, so once again, congratulations, Debbie. And I do have your address, but if you want to go ahead and send it in a private message, that would be fine too. All right, let's get on with today's card challenge. And today's card challenge is a shape. And I am challenging you all to create a card using hexagons, okay? Hexagons. And of course, hexagons always make me think of the honeycomb. And with that, I've decided to pull out the stamp set Honey Bee Home. If you all haven't seen this stamp set, it's got the little honeybees, some pretty flowers and beautiful sayings. I'm going to put "You're the Nicest" on our card. So the hexagon shapes comes with "Hello Beautiful" with this stamp set, but I'm not using this one. All right, so I'm using Honey Bee Home, and we're going to create this card using the hexagon. So the first thing I did, bees of course are black and yellow. This is Mango Melody here, and a traditional 8.5 by 5.5 and 4 and 5 1/4. So that's that part we know. Let me quickly put this on here. Now my next step is a third layer, and this third layer, there we go. This third layer I decided to put through the embossing machine. Let's pull it out here. But then I went one step further, and I took my sponge here and my Bumblebee ink. How appropriate, right? Bumblebee ink. And I used a sponge because I didn't want to get too much into the honeycomb. I just wanted the top of the honeycomb. So I just real lightly just kind of rubbed the ink so it would just get caught on the edges of the honeycomb there. All right, and I don't have to go the whole way because I'm going to be covering up the bottom with some more hexagons. All right, so let me put this away. We've got this layer. Now, whenever you have a layer that is textured, all right, I always suggest that you use a liquid glue to adhere it. The tape runner is pretty good, and it probably would work fine because our honeycomb is pretty not universal, but the same pretty much all over, so that this would probably do. But just to be on the safe side, I am going to use my liquid glue. Good old Tombow. Love this stuff. Nothing's coming off once this dries. Yeah. Whoops, let's put it on correctly. I want the yellow at the top. All right, so though I did Mango Melody as my background, I used Bumblebee for my ink because I wanted the contrast, the lighter yellow with the darker yellow. And actually, I'm going to turn this over and give it a good rub. There we go. Get that glue into all those crevices. There we go. All right, now that I have that done, put that on there, I am ready to build the main part of my card. And like I said, I am using these hexagon shapes, and this is called Beautiful Shapes Dies, and it coordinates. It is the other half of Hello Beautiful. So Beautiful Shapes and Hello Beautiful, you buy them together, 10% off. It's called a bundle. And I already did the cutting, so it wouldn't take us very long to do this card. And basically, whoops, I cut all of the smaller hexagons with our black and white paper. This paper was just released yesterday. It's a part of the All Together new collection. If you all haven't seen this, All Together with the brand new flesh tone, skin tone colors, but Always love having black and white. All right, so what I'm going to do, and yeah, I did. I got glue on my mat there. I should have used a protective surface. There we go. All right, move all those guys out of the way. And how I'm going to build this is, oh, this is not good. Yikes. I wanted to trim my hexagons off the edge here. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, and this is glued down already. It is not coming up. All right, I will figure out something. All right, where's my trimmer? Actually, let's get a pair of snips. That'd be easier. All right, what I'm going to do... Nope, I do need the trimmer because I want to make sure it's a 1/4 inch from the edge. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. And I'm just going to, like I said, oh, is that, there we go. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? All right, so can you see that the point of my hexagon, and then I have this line keeping me straight. All right, that way I have a 1/4 inch going. Whoops, it's not going to stay still. All right, there we go. And just cut that off. Oof. Okay, and then, so I know that one is going to go right there. And I know I need 3 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 of them. And I could just turn this one around. Check that out. There we go. There we go. Now, go ahead and put in some of these others so that I know where this one is going to go. And I'm going to have to trim these off the bottom also. All right, so that is just, and I'm putting them right up next to each other because the black is going to come in here and give me the outline shape. All right, so this is the other half of that, and it is not going to fit. So we're going to have to use another one here. There we go. Yes, I was hoping so. We just need to cut that from point to point. That's easy. We can do that. From point to point. And this, when it's like that, I can use both of these. Okay, and I should just need the 2. So this one should go here. Okay, now let's go in with the black and white. I have multiple ones cut because I didn't want any of the same pattern bumped up against each other. So I am simply going to come in here, and once again, you're going to need to trim off part of your hexagon. And if you feel comfortable enough cutting a straight line like that, okay, I challenge you. I'm going right there. All right. So your challenge is hexagons. Woo, that was a lot of work. Woo, your challenge is hexagons. I'm going to finish decorating this real quick, but remember, you need to go to my Facebook page and let me put my Facebook, if you're watching this on, if you're watching this on YouTube, you need to go to facebook.com/creating with Kristina. And that is, if you can see it, let me pull my card out of the way. There you go. So that's where you go. There'll be a post where you will post a picture of your hexagon. All right, like I said, I wanted to finish this up. So I have You're the Nicest, and then I have the bumblebee paper here instead of the Mango Melody. And I am just going to do a simple diagonal cut right there. And then I am going to do a simple diagonal cut here, but I'm going to lift that up so that they're kind of layered. And then this one's going to be a little longer. Okay, like that. There we go. I like it. I like it. I'm going to connect these two, but I'm going to lift them up. So just a wee bit of glue on the bottom there. Hardly any at all. Just enough to hold it. Okay. And then I need my dimensionals. Go, and we'll just put that right there. Yeah. Now I have some bees that I'm going to put around it, so yeah, there we go. Kind of coming from the edge and over, and here are my just adorable little baby bees. I just stamped them and then colored them. Now I actually used dark saffron. Dark saffron is the closest to bumblebee. We do not have a bumblebee actual marker, Stampin' Blend. Now I have a bumblebee writing marker, which I could have used, but I had my blends out, so I used that. The dark so saffron. Okay, I'll put two of these on here. These are our little baby mini dimensionals. They are great when you have tiny little objects like this. You don't have to cut up your big ones. Whoops. Let's go this way. All right, and then this one here can go this way. Yeah. And finally, we'll have this guy coming down. There we go, like that. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay, I was off the camera. Sorry about that. Here we go. So your challenge is to create a card with hexagons. Now, obviously, if you don't have these exact dies, that's okay. Whatever hexagon you can make. And if you haven't seen the Taylor tag that we own, people have figured out how to cut it so that it makes a hexagon. You can just Google Taylor tag hexagon and you'll see how to do that. I appreciate you all so much and can't wait to see all your creations over on the Facebook post. All right, talk to you later. Bye.